What is going on, everybody? Georgia Bulldog Will here. I'm recapping today's Jets-Cowboys game that happened in Arlington, Texas. The Jets, they got beat. They got crushed. They got crushed today by the Cowboys. The Cowboys beat the Jets 30-10 in Arlington. That was just bad. That was just bad, straight up bad. Like, let me just get into this. The offensive line is horrible. It's really one specific player. I don't know if I've been saying this a lot, but this one player on the offensive line has been getting on my nerves in these first two games. It's Duane Brown. Duane Brown, 38-year-old left tackle. You really think Duane Brown, who's 38 years old, can be a guy to rely on the offensive line? You really think that? Do you really think that? Duane Brown is freaking horrible. This guy cannot block if his life depended on it. Like, seriously, I am getting sick and tired of this guy being on the offense, being on our team. I mean, I'm not saying it's not I don't like Duane Brown. It's just He's just not. He's just washed. He's washed. He's 38 years old. He is washed. Okay, he's washed. And I mean, overall, there was just the offensive line was terrible. There was no pass rush on defense. Why was Will McDonald not playing? Can somebody tell me why he was not playing? Because he's our guy for pass rush. Where was Jermaine Johnson on the pass rush? Where? Where was Jermaine Johnson? Will McDonald should have been playing. Sauce Gardner. What was Sauce Gardner doing today? He dropped that interception, which that would have been a pick six if he came up with it. And he was just not good today. Sauce Gardner was just not good. The defense was not good. I'm sorry, the defense was not good. It's one of the worst games I've seen from our defense. It was just bad. The defense was just bad. I don't know where the defense was. The defense did not get off the plane. I mean, like nothing worked on defense. The pass rush was horrible. Penalties, oh my god. Some of them I thought were terrible calls, like roughing the passer on JFN. That was not roughing the passer on John Franklin Myers. That was not roughing the passer. Cowboys fans in the comments section, you can say, oh, it was roughing the passer. It was not. It was not. You know it. You know damn well it wasn't roughing the passer. That was terrible. That was a terrible call right there. Pass interference by Brandon Echols. I mean, what are we doing on defense? It was just terrible. The defense did not show up today. I am not blaming Zach Wilson for anything in this game. Yes, his final interception was all him. I totally agree. The final interception he threw, that was on him. But the other two, they were not on him. They were not. Listen, Zach Wilson, I am not blaming him for the loss. I am not going to blame Zach Wilson for the loss. He does not deserve to get blamed for this loss. If you want to argue that Zach Wilson was to blame for this loss, go argue with a wall, because he was not to blame. I mean, just what were we doing? I mean, I really think Zach Wilson he wasn't too bad today. He wasn't that bad today. I mean, he was escaping the pocket. Like when the pocket collapsed, he was able to run. He was able to just escape and run for a first down. That's good. That's what I like to see from him. If he can't make a throw, just take off, man. Take off when the pocket collapses. Run for the first down, man. Do it. All right? Just run, man. Just run for the first down. I mean, just what were we doing? Dak Prescott ran all over us. Micah Parsons. You had Duane Brown trying to block Micah Parsons. Yeah, that did not go well at all. Duane Brown could not get Micah Parsons. I mean, Micah Parsons was all over us today. Micah Parsons was just phenomenal. That Cowboys pass rush was good, and I got to give credit to them. They were good. But, I mean, just overall, a bad game on both sides of the football. It was just, honestly, just what I really have to say is we got to play better. That's really the bottom line. The bottom line is we have to play better. Like, seriously, that's the bottom line. We have to play better than how we played today against the Cowboys. So let's let me stop ranting and raving and let's go through the stats. So let's take a look at the scoring summary. So the Cowboys scored quickly in the first quarter. Jake Ferguson had a 4-yard pass from Dak Prescott. Then in the second quarter, Brandon Aubrey made a 35-yard field goal. Then Zach Wilson hooked up with Garrett Wilson for a 68-yard touchdown pass. Then our our kicker that we signed on Saturday, Austin Seibert, made the extra point. Luke Schoonmaker had a 1-yard pass from Dak Prescott. Then Tony Pollard ran for a 2-point conversion. Then with 4 seconds to spare in the first half, Austin Seibert made a 34-yarder. And then it was just Cowboys. Aubrey made a 21-yard field goal and a 55-yard field goal in the third quarter. And in the fourth quarter, he made a 26-yard field goal and a 30-yard field goal. And the Cowboys beat the Jets 30-10 today. The Cowboys beat the Jets for the first time since 2007. They had a 3-game losing streak against us. Because 2011, on Sunday Night Football, 9-11, the Jets came back and won that game. Nick Folk made the game-winning field goal. 2015, the Cowboys were having a rough season, and it was a Saturday night game. I remember watching that game, and the Jets were able to hang on and win. 2019, the Jets were what? I think the Jets were 0-3 entering that game. Touchdown Patriots right there. The Jets were 0-3 entering that Week 4 game in 2019 against the Cowboys. But then the Jets actually beat the Cowboys at MetLife Stadium, which was insanity. Yeah, we had a 3-game winning streak against the Cowboys, but it was snapped today. Cowboys beat us pretty good. They beat us pretty good. But yeah, overall, the Jets, they just got to play. Honestly, the bottom line is we just got to play better. Zach Wilson, honestly, if Zach Wilson had a better O-line, then I think there would have been the game could have gone a lot of different ways. If Sauce Gardner would have had that interception, probably would have taken it back for a pick 6. That probably would have changed the game a lot for the Jets. It would have been a momentum shift, and also we would have the ball to start the second half. But no, it just things cannot go the Jets' way. Penalties can't go our way. Just nothing really went our way today. But I did like that 68-yard touchdown reception by Garrett Wilson. But overall, the Jets just they just got to play better. That's just all I have to say. They just have to play better. Special teams was pretty good today. They did what they were supposed to do. Morstead did well with punting, and Seibert made his one field goal attempt. Yeah, overall, the Jets just got to play better. There were a few injuries. Quincy Williams got hurt. Tony Adams, was it Tony Adams? Somebody left the game. I tweeted about this. Who left the game? Who left the game? It was Tony Adams. He was out. He was ruled out for the remainder of the game with a hamstring injury. We'll have to. We'll see. We'll see how the injuries pan out. Garrett Wilson was taken out of the game towards the end. He just had the wind knocked out of him, so he's fine. Quincy Williams had a knee injury. Yeah. Overall, just a pathetic showing. There's no excuse. Listen, I'm not taking any excuses this year with the Jets. I'm taking zero excuses for anything. There's no excuses this year. No excuses. I'm not taking any excuses from players, from coaches, from fans. Nothing. No excuses. I don't care that we don't have Aaron Rodgers. There's no excuses this year. None. There's no excuses whatsoever. So we gotta just play. And I've said this a million times in the video. We've just gotta play better. So the Jets are 1-1. They play the Patriots at home next week. I will be at that game. I will probably not have a voice when I'm recording my video when I get home from that game. Who knows? Yeah, we'll see. I barely will have a voice by the time I record the video. But we'll see what happens. I want to beat the Patriots really badly, but I'm not gonna say, oh, it's gonna happen. I'm never guaranteeing a win for the Jets. I cannot ever guarantee a win for the Jets, ever. I don't ever guarantee wins for the Jets. Yeah. Yep, Jets are 1-1. They play the Patriots at home next week, and they hope to be back above 500 at 2-1. For some reason, we just can't win a game on week 3. I don't know why. That's just the thing with the Jets. We just don't win week 3 for some reason. But we'll see what happens. I will see you guys later, and go Jets.